This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Colorado. We are here with Sani Seat Lifter. Since 2015, they provided a way to stop the filthy habit of touching the toilet lid, one home and business at a time. I'm joined with the founder, president. Randall, thanks for joining us here today.
You're welcome.
Let's start off a little bit about yourself. You were formally educated with a master's degree in electrical and mechanical engineering. You had further education in bathroom hygiene and bacteria-related illnesses and causes. In your past, you've been involved with facilities engineer as well as a property management and investments. Share with me a little bit. Let's go back when you decided and thought about this invention that came about. It's now available worldwide. Tell with me how this came about, how the idea come to you.
Well, we watched children and grandchildren for years and years use their entire hand to go, the little girls under the lid, can't get it all the way up to the back of the tank, step around the side, hands still underneath the lid, all the way to the back. Boys would have their whole hand under the lid, push the lid up, come back, and 80% of the time we're reaching under the seat, hands underneath that seat and pushing that up, and then walk around to the side, especially the little ones after potty training, push it all the way up to the tank, and then do the same process to lower the seat and lower the lid. I said there's got to be a better way to eliminate this filthy habit. I think about it, if you think about it like a trash can, the toilet is a trash can. You can't make it pretty. It is what it is. You have handles on the trash can, but here we are lifting underneath the lid and the toilet seat, and anything that's considered to be filthy is always compared to a toilet seat, right, or to the toilet. So this is why we came up with the Sani Seat Lifter.
Randall, obviously you have watched children and grandchildren more than I watch my own. Is this something you've seen quite often, especially with kids, because they're not taking a lot of time to wash their hands after? Tell me about that.
No, they don't. And what happens with the children, and I'm sure everybody has seen this, all parents, grandparents, it makes no difference. Whether you're at home or in a restaurant, a business, the children put the soap in the hand, turn on the water, the water hits the hand, the soap falls off, they do this, it's probably cold water, boom, they're out of there. This is something that if you're using the lifter and you're not washing your hands properly, you've protected that, you've never reached underneath that lid or seat. It's a big deal for everybody.
That makes a lot of sense. So even if the kids are washing their hands, most likely they're not doing it the right way to begin with. So, I mean, why not keep their hands as clean as we possibly can? Makes total sense. Probably the most unsanitary environment we allow ourselves to enter multiple times a day is right in our bathroom at home, like you're saying. Is this a germ center that many people do not even realize?
They don't realize it. They don't realize it because the stats tell us, experts tell us, there are 1,200 different kinds of germs in there. E. coli being the worst, but there are so many, and I have 4 of them listed on my packaging. People clean their toilets on average once a week.
Okay.
Some maybe a little longer.
Okay.
As soon as you flush, the very first flush, that toilet water splashes underneath the seat, underneath the lid, and you're filthy again. That piece of the toilet is back to where it was right after you cleaned, after the first flush. Wow. So anything after that, you're waiting a week again. Now you're looking at 35, 45 flushes a week, and all of that splash is back underneath there, all that bacteria splash, and that bacteria doubles in number every 15 minutes. So that's what we're avoiding here with the Sani Seat Lifter.
So really, I mean, you clean it, but you're really cleaning it for one time. It's going to stay clean only for a little bit of time. Would you say that most believe that as we flush, all of the bacteria and germs go down the drain? But like tests reveal, this is not the case, right?
That is not the case. There's news articles. Febreze has a commercial that shows green arrows that come out to endorse their product. That's a national commercial. It shows all these green arrows that come out of the toilet and then out into the air and show a little toilet at the end of each green arrow. The mist from the vacuum of flushing actually comes back up and can spread out 10 to, or 4 to 6 feet, let's say. And there's been articles that not to use a hand blower in a restroom because the mist from the toilet flushing in a public restroom comes back and the bacteria is coming right back onto your hands. So
really the first thing we can educate our viewers out there on is never flush without the lid closed.
That's correct.
I mean, the fact is not only the splash, but the mist can actually travel and contaminate your whole room.
That's correct. Yep. Then there's an article that I read. It came from the Medical Health Journal that stated that leaving things on the counter, if you're not closing the lid when you're flushing, everywhere from toothbrushes to makeup to perfume, it's everything on that surface is going to be contaminated. So that's why and on our packaging, we call out, on the front of our packaging, close the lid before you flush.
I mean, there are those of us, like myself, who don't think much about germs probably as much as we should. And then there's those who are like an estimated 50% of the nation who are germaphobes. Is it safe to say maybe the world would be a little safer if we were all more germ aware?
I think so. And you know what's taught us a lot is the pandemic. People became germ and bacteria and virus conscious during the pandemic. They started educating themselves. They became so much more aware of it, and it's going to continue and continue and continue. That's another reason. Wastewater treatment plants around the country were testing wastewater to see whether schools and colleges and these kind of businesses could open. Well, they're testing the wastewater. Where does that wastewater come from? Even though the COVID was a respiratory, they're checking the wastewater. That's coming from the toilet. Another reason. So you could catch it even there. So these are the things. These are the reasons why using this product is just the right thing to do. It's just changing a filthy habit, one home and business at a time.
Absolutely. Like you say, 2020 made us more aware, which is always a good thing. So we now know you should close the lid after you flush. But now, like you say, that lid is highly exposed to splash. So it is not a germ and bacteria-free surface, so therefore it should never be touched. This is where the Sani Seat Lifter saves us. Tell us about this product a little bit, how it works, what you do.
The Sani Seat Lifter is very small. If you can see, it's the size of my thumb.
Okay.
We worked with the 3M company on a VHB tape that adheres to the bottom of the lid, and you can put one on the bottom of the seat. You can put this product, if you want to put the product on the left side under the lid, you can put the product under the right side of the seat. So they can be opposite. They can be on the same side. You can push the Sani Seat Lifter in further, so only a ½ inch sticks out.
Okay.
You can put it on the edge so that you can grab the entire surface, which is only about an inch. It's the same color as the toilet, aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
And this is the tape that we use from 3M. They use it at NASA. What this tape is there's a liquid inside of this tape, and it gets stronger and stronger as it's on the seat. It grips and grips. It doesn't come off until you want it to come off. And when you do take it off, it comes off with just the edge of a knife, and it comes off and you can stretch it like bubble gum. It's resistant to the toilet water, chemicals, and it's the only tape on the market that can say that. And that's why we went out and found this tape.
I mean, it's such a simple invention, yet it provides great protection for anyone. We're talking about protecting males, females, the elderly, the disabled, even our children. I mean, it's simple enough, easy enough for everyone to use. Do you think that's what makes it popular once people realize this is something that should be in my home?
Yes, and here's the thing about the product. As far as people ask me, well, what is your niche? What is who's your target audience? Well, it's everybody. This product crosses all social classes, races. It does not matter. Anyone who goes to the bathroom worldwide, which means all of us on the planet, that's what this is about. That is what this is about.
I mean, I'd say most of us, like you said, clean our toilets probably every week, and businesses, hopefully nightly, daily. If this is good for the home, it's got to be great for businesses. We're talking about facilities that are used many times a day. Is the commercial use something that you hope to see as well?
Yes, we are in many restaurants now. Okay. Residential and commercial is on our packaging. We like to see the businesses in there because the businesses see a much higher number of customers. And business owners should protect those people and children, because another reason that we think it's very important is some people don't wash their hands, go back to the table. If they're using the Sani Seat Lifter, they're not bringing that back with them. We all know somebody like that. But right now, you know, this product started out for the children, and then it went to the K through 12, and then it goes to adults, elderly, disabled, special needs, and you turn back around, and therefore it goes in. We are in daycare centers, medical offices, restaurants, homes, RVs. There's so many places that people are using these now.
Like I said, there is no niche. We all use the toilet, and basically there's germs involved right there, so keeping everyone safe. I mean, the easy install takes 1 minute. Stick it on. It's held in place by a tape that is state-of-the-art. It's used by NASA. Like you said, no cleaning agents. The toilet water bacteria can penetrate that tape. How often should we replace the lifter?
Some people, we recommend 1 year, okay. But we do have return customers that are coming every 6 months, okay. and some are leaving it on for a full year. The thing about the product is, it's as cheap as a cup of coffee. When you go get a cup of coffee and you run through Starbucks and pay $8, our prices start out at $6.99, $7.99, $8.99 for a 4-pack, and it lasts you a year. I can't think of a better way to spend $8. You know, from $6.99 to $8.99, I can't think of a better way.
Definitely keeping us safe. And when you think about it, these should be everywhere. You're talking about homes, restaurants, offices, childcare facilities, medical centers, hospitals, assisted living centers, schools, hotels, our RV, our boathouses. I mean, these things can be easily applied everywhere. Where can the consumers get this? Where can they buy it? Tell me about the site.
The site is rmsssl.com.
Okay.
It is. It's on the packaging, and you can order there. We have a contact button, a phone number. You can reach out to us on the website. If you shop, you'll see a package of 2, 3, and 4, and the shipping is free. So that's what we have on the website for people to choose between the 2, 3, and 4-pack.
You made it real easy. Right now we're showing on the screen some of these publications. People are able to read right now some of the publications that you've had, people backing up and showing how they're using this. Has that been exciting for you when you see some of these publications they're backing what you already know? Yes,
that's very exciting. It started out, in the beginning, you know how things go when you're first starting out, but as the word gets out there, the pandemic helped quite a bit because the education that we wanted to get out there gave us a little boost. And it's very rewarding now that people understand it.
That is great. I mean, this is an invention that was envisioned here in the United States. It's produced here in the United States. You got a U.S. patent. Every aspect of your product is made right here in the United States. Was that important for you?
It was important for me. It was very important for me to work local here in Denver and use the resources that I had around town. And a few things we order that come out of Dallas and Seattle, but everything is right here in the USA. And that was very important to me. Nice. I think people believe that USA products are made better, and they are. This is very strong. It won't come off until you want to take it off. That's
great. I love promoting a USA product, nothing made in China. That's a great thing for everybody, yep. Shopping local. I mean, for 7 years, you've remained steadfast pitching this product. And I now see it's available on the Walmart website. Is it rewarding for you and exciting to see your invention introduced to more consumers every day? And tell me about what you think the future holds.
Well, the future's bright. The future is very bright here in town. We're in Ace Hardware stores. The franchise owners allowed us to come in. So we're in Ace Hardware stores in Denver and Colorado Springs.
Okay.
Walmart just gave us 150 stores. So we were happy about that. That was 2 weeks ago. So not only are we on the Walmart.com website, we're now going to be in stores. Probably on the West Coast is where we're going to be. Maybe 6 or 7 states on the West Coast.
Well, that's why we thought it was important to get the word out right now so people know they can walk into their Walmart and get it. If they're one of those locations, they can go to the Walmart website. More importantly, go straight to your website, get it shipped anywhere. Viewers, let's take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is the website. They ship right to you. You can find the product in a 2-pack, 3-pack, 4-pack. Really get a few of them, as most of us have multiple bathrooms. Read the reviews they've got right there. We've also shown you a few of the publications right on the screen as well. This product is easy and affordable to keep you safe in any bathroom environment. And as my dad would say, please wash your hands. Sani Seat Lifter, it's made in the USA. They're provided a way to stop the filthy habit of touching the toilet lid one home and business at a time, protecting you and your family 100% of the time. This is Gary Atensa with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.